these monies that are supposed to be disbursed this financial year ought to be disbursed after the Senate has debated this particular motion that we are debating now. So how come Kiambu has received its July share? That is not for the Senator for Kiambu to respond. The person to respond to that concern is Treasury. The Senator for Kiambu merely said, we have received. The person who is responsible for that disbursement is actually the Treasury. So, Senator Ledama, this is what I could advise you. You can, now that you have been told that Kiambu has received its disbursement for July, which disbursement can only have come from the Treasury, and according to you, it ought not to have done that until Senate has debated this matter, then you can bring that matter to the door of Treasury. Senator Ledama, I am making my observation and giving directive in this matter. You know you cannot debate the chair. So my advice to you, Senator Ledama, having noticed from Kiambu that it has received its share for July, before Senate has debated this matter, take this war straight to where it lies, Treasury. Senator Ledama, so you can do that by way of seeking a statement to ask Treasury, why did Treasury release these monies before the Senate debated it? That cannot be handled by the Senator for Kiambu. It is so directed, and we move in that manner. Senator for Kiambu, proceed. Proceed. Senator Omugeni, what is the point of order? And Senator Omugeni, I will refer you to standing, before you make your point of order, I will refer you to Standing Order 121 and 122, where a matter the chair has pronounced itself. You cannot debate the directive of the chair. If you do, you'll be deemed disorderly, and the consequences will ensue immediately. Proceed, Senator Omugeni.
You know, Mr. Speaker, we have come to this House as elected senators, representing the county of Nyamira. Mr. Speaker, every Wednesday I watch debates in the House of Commons. A chamber like this, Mr. Speaker,
Senator Kinyua,
a chamber like this, Mr. Speaker, we have not come here,
Senator Omugeni.
Mr. Speaker, we have not come here
I expected you, Senator Omugeni, the chair is speaking.
Yes.
I expected you to say, I rise on a point of order pursuant to standing order this.
Mr. Speaker,
and then you give us that history.
I'm rising on standing order number 105.1. Because, Mr. Speaker, I am here today as the senator of Nyamira. And when I go to Nyamira this weekend, Mr. Speaker, I'm expected to answer some questions from the people I represent. Mr. Speaker, I've heard this afternoon that the county government of Kiambu has already received disbursements for the month of July. That is on record, Mr. Speaker. Meaning, Mr. Speaker...
Honorable Senators, order.
Meaning, Mr. Speaker...
Order, Senators.
Meaning,
May
Mr.
the Senator
Speaker,
be heard in silence.
Meaning, Mr. Speaker, that contrary to the provisions of Article 27, and in a very discriminatory manner, the Treasury, in defiance of the Constitution, has already disbursed money to the county government of Kiambu, whereas other counties like Nyamira, we have not received any disbursement. So, Mr. Speaker, because I want to take up this matter...
Order, Honorable Senators.
With the Treasury, Mr. Speaker, I want the Senator of Kiambu, understanding order number 105.1, to substantiate the allegation that money has already been transferred to Kiambu County government, so that, Mr. Speaker, we take up this matter with Treasury. Why is Kiambu the county government of Kiambu receiving preferential treatment. And the point I was making, Mr. Speaker, is that we want this to be an interesting chamber, Mr. Speaker. When I'm raising on this point of order, I have nothing against my good friend, the governor of Kiambu. Senator Kalwale, you watch debates in the House of Commons. The Prime Minister of England comes to the floor and he sits there and is asked questions by the people's representatives. So when we raise here, Mr. Speaker, we are raising these issues on behalf of the people who elected us, Mr. Speaker. And we want this chamber to be an interesting chamber of debate, Mr. Speaker. Yeah, I'm sure even